This is Eagle Owl, and today I want to talk about Haason Reddick and DeAndre Swift dropping some fire. When I say fire workouts, fire. And also, I want to talk about Devontae Smith a little bit, and you won't believe, or I got it in the title, you know who liked these workouts. Let's get Budda Baker here, but let's get straight into it. All right, so Haason Reddick, let's start with him. Dropped a fire workout. I'm gonna have to mute it a little bit. DeAndre Swift, I had to completely mute because of the music for copyright purposes, but I have to let you hear what Haason Reddick said in the beginning of this highlight reel, I will call it. But let's go ahead and listen to it.
Play chess now. Niggas trying to sit here and say that sacks ain't the most important thing. Is you fucking stupid? Talk about stopping the run game. I stopped the run. Niggas don't run on my side, man. And that's the fucking truth.
Haason Reddick with the penetration and the tackle for loss.
So season right now.
Let him cook.
19
Let him cook now. Let him cook.
and sacked Haason Reddick.
We're on a mission right now. We're on a mission. We're on a roll. It starts with our faith and belief in each other. Coaches, players, everybody that come in the building, we all believe. Ain't no in between. I'm like, fuck them. Niggas don't run my side. Niggas had to snap count on what my snap count to me. It's gonna be need it all. I'm coming for it all. I'm done talking.
Now, I would highly recommend watching that video. I would highly recommend going to Haason Reddick without the muting and things like that to watch this video. Haason Reddick, man, he had to meet Mill playing and stuff. Haason Reddick is ready for a big year. I can't wait to see this guy play. Year 7 on 7 or something like that. That's his slogan right now. Year 7 of 7. You know, he's number 7 going into year 7. I believe he's going to have one of those years, man. And last year he had one of those years. But this year he's hungry. Ain't hearing what y'all saying. Oh, he got all these sacks, but can he stop the run? Yeah, I let it play. He dropped a couple M-bombs here and there. But he is like, yeah, because they don't run my way. They don't run my way. But he got the sacks. I believe he's being undervalued by the whole league. Of course, the Eagles fans, the staff, and everybody else love him, but to the masses, everybody's saying he's benefiting off a good defensive line. But he played with the Panthers, got over double-digit sacks. His last year with the Cardinals, double-digit sacks. So each year since that double-digit sack streak, he's been getting better and better. Why people don't put him on Nick Bosa's level? Why people don't put him on Myles Garrett level? Hell, I think he's better than Micah Parsons, in my opinion. He got better moves. He's better at stopping the run than Micah Parsons. Yeah, Micah Parsons is athletically gifted. Haason Reddick as not, and I mean, it is slightly off. Like, if I had to put who's more athletic right now, I would give it to Micah Parsons. But who is more skilled, I would say, is Haason Reddick. So, Haason Reddick, just keep proving the haters wrong. Keep proving them wrong. And let's get into what DeAndre Swift. And this one, I just had to completely mute. But we're going to go ahead and play this. Move this. Here we go. DeAndre Swift. Let's get to it. Man, his catching ability is different. Deadlifts. in the boxing gym. Okay. Straight Philly stuff. You know, Philly love boxing for whatever reason. Right? Let's get it. Let's get it. These all teasers for later today. Straight teasers. His moves, man. As much as I want Kenneth Gainwell to start, man, DeAndre Swift moves like he's like a Miles Sanders on steroids. Man, I can't wait. I can't wait, man. DeAndre Swift, that's the end of the, trailer. DeAndre Swift, man, I can't wait to see him play. Swift dropped one. Haason dropped one. It's getting spooky out here. Let me see if I got the right image right here. Yes, I do. You see who like it. Budda Baker. Budda Baker out here liking our schedule. He like what Haason Reddick bring in. Come on, man. We need you. We need that final recipe to make this meal just delicious. You are the final recipe. I think we'll be fine without that linebacker. If we had to choose one right now, do you want a linebacker or get a safety? Budda Baker will be that guy. I know a lot of people been saying, Eagle Owl, you talk about Budda Baker a lot. Or Eagle Owl, or you like talking about rumors. I mean, it's the off season. Anything can happen. And with our GM, if we had some lackadaisical GM that don't make moves, maybe I won't talk about rumors so much or possibly getting Budda Baker. Is simply because we got Howie. Anything can happen. If Howie wants something and is dangling, pause, I believe he can get it. I believe he can get it. So, as we know, Budda Baker is unhappy. Why not bring him in? He liked a lot of things Philadelphia. He liked the coach. He liked the defense. Hell, he probably liked the new defensive coordinator we got because he don't want to play with Jonathan Gannon. And we got the capital to pay him. Now, do we want to pay him? Is he worth it? We'll see. We'll see what we're getting out in camp. We'll see how these reporters report camp. Is the safety room that bad and we desperate and need him? Go ahead and go get him. Or hell, do he want to prove himself? Give him a 1-year deal. Let him prove himself. I'm just saying, man. If it's there to make your team better, gotta go get it. But if the safeties are good and they just playing out of this world in camp, don't waste the money. But man, Budda Baker on this defense will be different. And also the reason why I'm not too big, like if we get a linebacker, cool. But the reason why I'm not too big on it is because I know at the end of the day, this is a passing league. You can get away with having just one good linebacker on the field. It's best to have two decent linebackers or one really good and one is semi-good. You could get away with that in today's league because this is not a run-driven league. But if your safeties and corners are not good or they somewhat average, you can't really get away with that. Sorry about that. You can't really get away with that because this is a passing league. You've seen when our secondary was somewhat banged up, Dak Prescott took advantage of that. But if our linebackers are something banged up, you can in a way, but not as bad as passing. Remember, we missed C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Avonte Maddox went out against the Cowboys, secondary decimated, and this dude Dak had one of his best games. A lot of people don't mention that, but I'll be mentioning it. Decimated secondary, Dak have his best game. That's that for you. All right, and lastly, let's talk about Smitty. Smitty made the top 100 list at 100. So they saying 99 players are better than Devontae Smith. I don't agree with that, but when you look at this list, I believe they dropped 10 guys and starting with Devontae Smith. But I think Terry McLaurin's 94. What that means is that you got a team in our division, they best receivers ranked at 94. And there's a big argument between Devontae Smith and A.J. Brown being our best receivers. So you basically got to me, if I had to choose, you basically have our second receiver up there with Washington's best receiver. I think it's a good placement. Devontae Smith, you know, he will prove more and more. I believe he will get lower and lower on this list. And honestly, I think if he was the number one, he would be higher. If he was the primary receiver, he would be higher on this list or lower on this list, however you want to say it. So, but this is a good spot. Only guys I see, and I think LB said this, like that are quote unquote number twos possibly be on this list. It's Tyler Lockett, Waddle. I can't think of other number twos, but those really the two that come to mind. So that's really good. He's being mentioned with that. And then again, Terry McLaurin is on this list, and he's a number one with another team at 94. So that lets you know how good our wide receiver core is. So again, shout out to Devontae Smith. Shout out to everybody I talked about today. Budda Baker, come to Philadelphia. Haason Reddick, working. And DeAndre Swift, working. Can't wait to see reports. Training camp is going to be fun. You know, a couple hours it will be talked about. I will shoot a video probably after work or so. I'm actually shooting this tonight to schedule it for tomorrow for you guys to see it. But hey, man, what do you think and how do you feel about these fire workouts? And Devontae Smith being 100. I know a 99 players are not better than him, but that's where they got him ranked for now. Devontae Smith is only going to get better and better. He didn't even hit his prime yet. But this is Eagle Al.